Alright everyone, we're back here. Draft number 2. First one went okay. Went 2-1, opened a Monastery Mentor, so kind of paid for the draft. Let's look at the cards here. Since that Mastodon is a rare, this card is really strong if you get 7 mana. That doesn't often happen in this format, and you kind of die pretty quick. I do like it if you get there. I mean, it's so powerful, so maybe we're going to take that. Other options would be Harsh Sustenance, very strong card. Generally just really okay taking this card, even first. It's very powerful. I think we have a better card to first pick, Reach of Shadows. Just being that it's one color. I think they're pretty comparable in power level, so I like that it's just one color. 5 mana, kill that thing. Generally, you're not really caring too much about colorless creatures. We have a Sandstep Outcast, which is pretty good as well. I think it's the best white card. It's certainly better than Soul Summons. I think it's worth taking this guy, so I'm going to do it. I think he's good enough. Best card in this pack is certainly not green, though. It's Cloud Form. This is very good. 2/2 flying hexproof guy for 3 mana is just never bad. Vault Breaker's fine. Not excited. Wandering Champion's good. We'll note that the rare was taken from this pack, just like pretty much every single Fairy Forge pack that's ever been opened, so that's the thing. We also have, this is our green card. It's not very good. If it had Flash, I'd be a bigger fan. I think Ethereal Ambush is a better card. Frontier Mastodon's probably just the best green card, though. Yeah, we're gonna stick this Cloud Form. It's really good. Here, Humble Defector's cool. I also like Ethereal Ambush. I'm a pretty big fan here. I think Frontier Mastodon's better, and I am already in blue-green, which is a pretty decent archetype I like to draft. I think it's easier to wield these Ethereal Ambushes and Enhanced Awareness than it is to wield Frontier Mastodon, and Frontier Mastodon's actually quite good. 2 for 3 is fine. I mean, you're not excited, but a 4/3 for 3 is quite good. And given that, I think I'm just going to take it. This pack is not good for me, other than this Lotus Bastion that I just saw. I do like Marine River Prowler. I do want to be in a graveyard strategy to do it, though. I think just a 2/1 for 3 that's unblockable is not great a lot of the time. Mardu Will Reaper, I have a much lower opinion of this card than most. It's decent, but it's not great. This card's bad. Also bad, very good, and probably a signal. Bad, also very good, and probably a signal. And seeing as we're already in blue, I think I just want to take this Jin. So we're going to do it. Get in there. Okay. This isn't so bad. Right, if I'm doing, is this the bounce one? I'm less a fan of this card right now. Hasn't been impressive. Diplomacy of the Waste is bad. 3 mana discard is not generally good. As an advantage is fine. I like Inoc Guide. I think I'm going to take it. It's better than Map the Waste. We're not in either of these colors. We're just going to take an Inoc Guide. Here we have, I really like this card, but it's really only good if you have black or white. And we're in green-blue right now, so it's not great. Feral Crucial's fine. It's just a 5/4 for 5. Certainly playable. I like Jeskai Sage quite a bit, and so far it's the one I want the most. I actually don't see anything else in here. I mean, we could take a Soulcase Skullkeeper, but I'm not really thinking it's better than a Jeskai Sage. We don't have a lot to trigger this guy, but honestly, he's fine. It's just a 1/1 that cantrips a lot of the time, so we're going to take him. We can get big guys like the 5/4 later. Jeskai Sage is quite good. I'm a fan. We also do have 2 Prowess guys now, so that's not so bad. I'm not looking to draft a Prowess deck in green-blue, but the green-blue deck that I like to draft has a lot of big creatures and then just good bounce spells so you can get them through. It's certainly very tempo-y compared to other green-blue decks. So that, pouring a drink. What's up, Magic Online? What you do? What you do? So where am I? One of these guys. That's me. Okay. Fascination. Each player draws X. Okay, that's bad. Each player puts out. Yeah, this is really bad. Fascination is an awful card. Crucible of the Spirit Dragon. Well, it sucks to be the guy who opened this because it's not playable. This card. I don't know. I really like the blue one in M15. I thought that card was quite nice. This one's less good. Of these cards, I think between these two, I like 2-drops, but I kind of just want this 5/4. I think it's better. This is one of the lower end 2-drops in green blue, so I'm just not going to take it. Rally of the Ancestors, I think it's playable. This is probably pretty good. It's either the Inoc Guide or the Enhanced Awareness, and I think I just want the Inoc Guide. I do like Enhanced Awareness, but I like Inoc Guide as well, too. I started off really impressed by this card. I was like, wow, you know, it's a 2/2, or you can search a land if you need to. That's really good. Wow. And then I played it and didn't like it. And now I've kind of come back around to thinking it's pretty decent. It's not great. It's like just a decent true drop. So far we have 7 creatures and 1 spell, so this Prowess Sugar's not looking so great. Maybe that means Jeskai Sage isn't getting played, but honestly I'm not too sad about it if we don't. Like, I didn't really take it over much. It's just like a different 2-drop. Yeah, I mean, this deck looks fine so far. I like blue-green. Man. And then this pack happened. I don't like Hero's Blade. I think it's quite bad. I think Smoldering Freed's fine. I think I'm just going to take this land. I'm not playing this card. Generally, if I want to play a Gravedigger, I don't want to pay 9. Or, you know, like 5 plus 4 to L. That's a lot. I'm not going to play Pressure Point in this deck. Smoldering Freed. I'm not going to play Smoldering Freed in a 3-color deck, so I'm going to take the land. I will take the Swiftwater Cliffs, though. If I go into red, I'm certainly going to be happy with it. Goreswine, maybe I want, actually. No, again, if I go into red, I'm not going to want cards like Goreswine. This is a pretty easy Enhanced Awareness. I do want to play this, so definitely take it. I think this card is pretty good. It's not Jace's Ingenuity, obviously, but kind of does what you need to do sometimes. This card's not playable, so I will take this. I'm not playing any of these, honestly. You just get in my sideboard. I think this is actually the best card in that pack, only because it says Warrior on it. And if like a Black-White Warriors player is to my left, I don't want to pass some Aven Skirmisher, because it's actually pretty decent in that deck. If you go Aven Skirmisher into like Chief of the Edge, and then another Chief of the Edge, and then that one where it's everything all your guys get plus-1/+0, and whenever Warrior deals damage, you draw a card, something like that. You can just like Chief of the Edge into Morph into that. It's not a position I want to be in. Oh, you know, it's Chief of the Edge into the Horde Leader. Makes 2/3, makes a 1/1. Only playable card. I don't mind it, actually. It's a decent one to have in my sideboard with some white fixing. So, pretty speculative on these 2 lands. Right now, obviously, they're not making the cut. No, there's that. It's Trample, right? Yeah. I'll play the Jeskai one. That's about it. So the thing I've noticed about Fate Reforged is A, you get a lot of remarks because nobody wants them, they're bad. B, you get a lot of remarks because the playables just drop really quickly. The pack starts off really strong because you generally open a really nice rare, and then it kind of peters off and becomes less great as you go on. So right now I'd like to open either a sick rug card, you know, like Savage Knuckleblade or something. I would certainly take it. Or Rattleclaw Mystic would be a snap. Like, I don't even care what else is in that pack. Or like Saga Mauler would be great. I mean, this is a Tamir card, but it's not really the one I want. I'd rather take Mistfire Weaver than that. What else is in this pack? A Tuskguard Captain, which I would rather take over either. So it's certainly the pick right now. I think Mistfire Weaver is really great. Tuskguard Captain is just so good in this deck. Or just like any green deck. You just play it as a 2/3 for 3 and it's got LS, so it's great. Airstream's good. Grood. Airstream's really good. Awaken the Bear's fine. Candy Lurker is not exciting. Not exciting. Pretty great. Feeder Resistance. Jeskai Wind Scout's also nice. I think past this Tuskar Captain, I'd be taking Mystic of the Hidden Way. There we go. Swiftwater Cliffs I'd like to wheel, but I'm going to take this. Tuskar Captain. Hardened Scales is not good. So everyone knows. Thought it was going to be good. It's not good. I'm thinking this Become Immense looks really nice. This card's very powerful. It looks like the uncommon was taken out of this pack. Past that, I'm going to take it over Glacial Stalker, and Smoke Tailor probably comes back, so I think I'm just going to take Become Immense. It just kills people out of nowhere sometimes. So I'm gonna be okay with this. This is a good card. I like Temur Charger. I like this card a lot. It's a 2-drop. I can play it as a morph, give my guys trample. It's just a 3-1 for 2, which is great. Rakshasa Vizier is not really what I'm looking to do. If you're like a super heavy Delve deck, he's quite good. 2-minute Spirit Dragon's bad. Archer's Parrot, I'm a fan of, but this is like a blue-green deck, so I'm not really looking to do that. Bitter Revelation, also very good. Feed the Clans, not good. Monastery Flock, I'm not very high on. Temur Charger, I like. I see an Air of the Wild in this pack, and it is one of the best green uncommons. Just a 2-drop that's going to get in for a long time. If you have Ferocious, it's even better. And, I mean, you can trade pretty much anything. You're never really sad about trading this guy, and your opponents often are, so I'm going to take him. Would really like that Savage Punch back, but I doubt it. Avalanche Tusker. When Avalanche Tusker attacks, yeah, okay, I'm going to take this. This card's pretty strong. There's nothing else here that I really want. I've got a bit of red fixing. I can pick up more. Embodiment of Spring is not a good card, even though a lot of people think it is. It's not. Dragon's Savant is good. Just this isn't the deck for it. And I like this Tuskar, or Avalanche Tusker. I've played him a couple times, been pretty happy every time. He's good top end. Considering our top end really looks more like this. You know? Certainly one I'd love to bolster onto. That'd be pretty great. Honestly, though, I'll bolster on anything, whatever. We'll survive on literally any creature I accept. So this deck's actually looking pretty decent. Certainly playing this right now. I think if I don't get any more red fixing, or just fixing it all, I probably won't play this. It really depends on how my playables look. I'd like to, though. I think this card's definitely worth splashing for. It's not even that much of a splash. Like, playing Temur is not that hard. Hopefully you can't hear my washer in the background. I'm guessing you can't. Kind of interesting. Literally all you hear is my mic, because everyone who is a fan of good taste while playing Magic will turn off the sounds because they're awful. I like Stubborn Denial. It's a great sideboard card. I also like Windstorm as a sideboard card, and it kills literally 0 of our guys. No, kills Lotus Bastion. Maybe I want that. The thing about this is, like, if you have it, you can kind of worry a lot less about a big, like, you know, any board sweepers or something, and you can kind of just actually play your hand. And all we're really giving out for it is a Weave Fate, which I don't think is that great in this deck. I might just want the Weave Fate. I think I'm actually just going to take the Weave Fate. Make sure I have enough playables. I do like having that card in my sideboard. I like it less than Disdainful Stroke. I think Disdainful Stroke is better, but we'll take it. Ooh. Okay. So there's pretty much nothing here for me. Sultai Charm's really good, though. Like, if I just get black fixing and don't get any red, I'll play that instead. Could also take Dismal Backwater, but I think I'd rather take the card I'm going to splash for before the mana. I'm not a fan of Scout the Borders. I mean, I could just take this Windstorm. I think Windstorm is the correct pick, but I'm going to take the Sultai Charm. Because it's more correct. This pack is nothing for me. Oh, never mind. It's got a Swiftwater Cliffs. Just to note, there's like actual no playables here for my deck. And Mindswipe came back. Huh. It is a lot better if people know about it, but it's still Mindswipe. Like, I'm gonna take it. I think I just take Einok Tracker. I don't want to play it, but I will. We are able to play a bit of red now. We do have 2 of these red fixing lands, which is nice. I like this Mind Swipe. I think there's a Swiftwater Cliffs in this next pack. if it stayed, I mean, really, I got the 7th pick, so it's actually probably still there. Was it not this pack? Might not have been this pack. I'll cut the playable card. So right now we have 17 playables, and I actually quite like all these cards. Well, okay, we have 16 cards that I'm pretty willing to play. I don't mind playing a Weave Fate and an Enhanced Awareness. I think one of each is fine. Oh yeah, Dragon Slothbin's a good card. I'll certainly play that. I've got 12 creatures so far, so maybe I won't, but I think it's worth it. I really got 13 because it's Cloud Form. It's just like a really good trick. The fact that it untaps your guy is quite good. And it's like attack with your Avalanche Tusker. They're like, oh, it's safe to get in. You untap in either guy. I will take Naturalize from my sideboard. Like I said, Embodiment of Spring is very bad. Oh, yeah. I'm going to pass that Retribution of the Ancients. Hopefully I'll lose to it. It'll be pretty funny. That's the point where you're like, man, hopefully someone takes this and plays it. Like, I honestly think that was the correct pick. Ooh. Okay, my cat wants out. I'll be right back. But, you know, Savage Knox is pretty good. So certainly playing red at this point. I think Savage Knuckleblade is better than any card in this pack. The next best card is certainly Willy Loxodon, but I'm not going to take it over Savage Knuckleblade. Knuckleblade is just really great. Mystic of the Hidden Way is also very good. Again, Dragon's Eye Savant's fine. But yeah. I want this Savage Knuckleblade, and I'm going to be really happy with it. So I really do want to prioritize any kind of good fixing. Hardened Skills, you're not good fixing. You're not fixing at all. Oh, this pack's bad. I might just take the best card, which is the Skull Hunter, or the Feeder Resistance. I don't want to lose to the Feeder Resistance. Yeah, I think this is the pick. I'm not going to play Singing Bellstrike. I'm not going to play Scout the Borders. I'm not going to play Saga Archers. Or War Name Aspirant. I'm going to hate this Feeder Resistance. Okay. This is not fixing for me, nor is this. Man, just like more bad. It could take Highland Games at 2-drop. How many do I have? I have 4 2-drops right now. I think Longshot Squad is enough better than Highland Game that I should take it. Ooh, Timber Charm. This is great. Just like, get all the Timber stuff. This card's awesome. I thought that the creatures with power 3 or less can't block this turn. I thought that was awful. It's the ability I use the most. The mode I use the most. Other cards in this pack that might be playable, like Active Treason, Cancel, Tuscalocedon, but I'm certainly going to take Timber Charm. I see no reason to not just slam this Timber Charm. So Sudden Denial is good. Stubborn Denial, excuse me. Arnott Bonkin is probably the best card here, but we're not white. Chief of the Scale is also very good, but Savage Punch is where we want to be. The card's very good. We are a Timber, so we're going to have a bunch of big dudes, and I mean, it's just good. Alright. Yeah, we really don't have too many spells here, which is fine. I'd rather just play creatures. I think... do I want to be on 18 lands? I don't know. I know that I picked fixing over almost anything at this point. Yeah. Certainly over all this junk. Just want this Rugged Highlands really badly. It's great to have here. 3 duels is almost exactly where I want to be. I don't want to play more than like 6, but I'll play 6. I guess there's the Summit Prowler, which is really good, but I've already got enough playables for this deck. I'm at 22. If I play 18, yeah, I'm just going to take this. I can probably cut this on our tracker. I really don't want it. And this is a 2-drop. Yeah, I think this is the right pick. I do like the 4/3, but it's double red, and I'm really just splashing here. And yeah, I mean, Rugged Highlands is very good for this deck. I think if I were red, blue, splashing green, I probably would have taken it. But not gonna splash for double. Right now I have 4 red cards. Okay. Yeah, don't want this water roll enough to take over just like hating Ivory Tusk Fortress or Absent Charm. Like, man, both are in this pack still. 6 mana. 6 mana is a lot. I think I want to just hate this Absent Charm. Like, I've got enough playables. I can make a deck. I'd rather someone just not play that against me. I want this Glacial Stalker here. This is a pretty easy Glacial Stalker. Also, it's welcome. I do just like morphs. I like playing cards with the same morph. I think it's pretty good. I'm gonna sort these this way. Okay. I mean, meh. I probably just want the Dragon's Eye Savant. Like, I'm not playing anything here. I don't think any of these cards are good enough to take out something that I have right now. The only cards, like the cards I want to cut most would be like Weave Fate, Jeskai Stage. I don't think it cuts either of those. I guess that can maybe take out Jeskai Sage. I mean, sometimes you just gotta rare draft, right? Shatter's not playable in this format. I don't know. Scout the border. I don't want someone else to have Defiant Strike. Alright. Yeah, I mean, it's playable. It's not good. I'm not playing 2. Go away, Jeskai Banner. Alright, so this is the deck. Gonna have to play one of these cards. Yeah, I'll also play one of the cards that I don't really want to play. And by I don't really want to play, it's like I'm not excited about it. Probably gonna play this Einok Tracker. Yeah, it looks like the best of the worst. It is red, but I mean, like, 3/3 First Strikers are fine. I mean, he's a hound, man. Like, can't go wrong with the hound. Past that, I would play... Oh. Play this Tuscalocedon. Oh, you know what? Maybe I just want a 2-drop instead. I could just play the Wetland Sandbar. I do have a pretty nice curve here. If I take that. Alright, let's separate. Do not have very many spells. No. What are you doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spells. 7. Yeah, maybe I don't want Jeskai Sage then. I think it's still better than Einok Tracker. I think this is just a deck. I don't think I need more than 23 lands. I mean, I could just cut Wetland Sandbar. Play 18 lands, and then I just don't have to play anything bad. And I'd be a little more consistent, because I do want to get to 7 mana here. I have Einok Guides to help me. And that's it. Just have Weave Fate, Enhanced Awareness to dig through my deck. Yeah, I actually think I just want to run like this. So let's add some lands. Add basic lands. So this will give me, yeah, 9 green, 6 blue. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. And then we'll cut some stuff for these. I think I want to cut at least 1 forest. Probably another forest and a mountain. So I have 5 red sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 green, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I want to play a forest over one of these islands. So I go 9 green sources, 7 blue sources, and then 5 red. This looks good. Alright, yeah, this is a deck. Alright, we'll see you guys for round 1.